unable to work or do anything other than retreat into a dark and quiet room? Have you had them for years and just haven't found a solution? Call Dr. Elizabeth Ebersol and put an end to your debilitating migraines forever, or go to her website at www.handmadehealth.com. That's www.handmadehealth.com.
To FridayNightGlory.com. This is our soccer podcast. This is Parker Turley here with Alex Rojas of Duncanville. Duncanville's having a great season so far. Thank you for joining us today.
Of course, it was my pleasure.
You guys are having a great season so far. 3 games into district play. Just talk about the mindset your team is playing with this season.
I mean, it's a lot of pressure because we know we have to bring it because everybody wants to beat us. Everybody wants to play us from previous years. Last year we were 17-0 until Corona hit, and we had a lot of seniors graduate, so we had a lot of expectations with the young group. So us seniors, we really have to bring it this year. There's a little of us, so we have none to lose.
You talk about having a young group. Talk about the energy these young guys are playing with to start the season off. You guys are no losses on the season and 2 ties. I mean, just talk about the energy they bring to the field.
I mean, they're young. They want the chance to play. They want the chance to prove themselves. So it's a lot of competition. But it's great. I mean, when we hop on the field, they all play for each other. We all play for each other, and it's big on me because I feel I have the responsibility to help them elevate their game and be a role model for them. And it's a challenge for me, but it's a lot of fun.
And you talk about these young guys, you guys had a test on Tuesday against Lake Ridge. And how big do you think it is for those young sophomores that play meaningful minutes? How big do you think playing in a tough game like that was for their development?
I think it was fantastic. It had the type of a playoff game, so they got to experience it, and they got to experience all the emotions in the game and how heated it gets and how fast it gets, how fast the game is played. So it was really good for them.
On Tuesday night against Lakers, you guys moved the ball pretty well offensively and had a lot of shots on goal. I mean, you had 2 goals. Talk about the movement and ball control you guys have to get yourself open for shots like that.
No, it's a lot. Paso is really, really, really hard on us, especially in the attacking part of the field. He's really on us. He's about energy, hard work. It's about moving, touching, having that connection with your teammate and just getting in behind them, and whenever you get the time to get the shot off, just shoot.
Talk about your coach pushing you guys to be better. I heard a little bit of him talking after the game, and just talk about the energy your coach brings and how your team feeds off of that. Because when you have a coach like that, it definitely makes your team want to really go out there and get a win for your coach as well.
Yeah, man. Paso is really, really hard on us. He's a great coach. Like it's hard to describe Paso, man. He's crazy, but he's a really, really, really good coach. He pushes everybody to their limit, and most importantly, he's honest with us, and he cares about the academics part and not only teaching us about soccer but life lessons. He's really, really tough on life lessons. He's like if you miss a practice or something, then there's gonna be a consequence for sure. And yeah, he's really big on like if you make a mistake, he's okay with it, but as long as you don't make the same mistake twice, he just wants us to learn, and he's just a really good coach.
And you talk about the life lessons you learned playing for him and all the other guys. You know, you guys faced a little bit of adversity on Tuesday against Lake Ridge. I mean, your sophomore goalie, Dylan Frazier, makes 3 huge saves in that game. And so, I mean, just talk about your team's ability to fight through adversity.
I mean, it was it was it was tough. You know, we were up 2-0, so after the PK we had to fight through all the attacking they were bringing to us through the refs. The refs weren't really making any calls for us. And it was just tough for them to hold on to the lead. Tough for us to hold on to the lead. And you know, we let it slip. It's times like this where we learn, and we have to look forward to the next game.
Talk about looking forward to the next game. You got Waxahachie next. I mean, just talk about what your team's mentality is going to be tomorrow coming off this tie, and what you think your team's going to be able to bring to the table tomorrow night.
I mean, it's all gas, no breaks. You know, we let that lead slip away on Tuesday. It's not going to happen tomorrow. We're just going to come out, take care of business, hopefully score a few goals in the first half, so we let the other younger guys play a little bit, and so we could rest a little bit. And it's, you know, just we had some talks at practice today, so we just looking forward to it, and you know, just gonna come with everything we got.
No, and then with that, so you have 32 goals on the season, like your coach was talking about, and you know those. Which one is the most memorable to you? Which one do you remember the most? And you're like, wow, I did that, or just which one is like your favorite goal?
Yeah, man, we were talking about that I practiced today, and I have 16 in the season right now, but I scored the other half in scrimmages, so he was talking about those goals. But I'm at 16 right now, but I think the most memorable one was I want to say that against Little Elm. I want to say the Little Elm game because you know, I was kind of off to a slow start in the season, and I think I had a dry of like two or one games where I didn't score, and after we were down 1-0, and I remember just the ball coming to me, and I didn't even think about it. I just hit it first time, and it went top left, upper 90, and it was crazy. After that, I didn't look back, and I just been going off.
And you know, you talk about there's many great goal scorers in the state, and you know, you really showed your ability on Tuesday. You know, to get yourself open for a shot. So, what do you kind of do to work on this past offseason to help your ability in getting open to take shots like that?
And I was just working on my quick feet, my movement. It's you know, it's great being open and getting myself in that situation. It's about the conditioning, and it's about being able to move off the ball, and And yeah, man, during the off season, Pastos pushed us. It was just we didn't start in the season, man. It starts with the off season, man. He pushed us. We were weight room. We were conditioning. We were doing leg movement, quick feet, long runs, weight room every other day. We were really hustling in the off season.
And I want to ask you, so your favorite soccer player, any team, favorite professional soccer player, who is it and why?
I'll say Cristiano Ronaldo because he shows up in the big games, man. You got to show up in the big games. You know, you could score how many goals, but it doesn't matter if you don't show up in the big games, scoring that big goal.
Definitely. And, you know, Cristiano Ronaldo, he's a popular player among all the high school players. And, you know, I want to ask you, what player on your team is the fastest in your opinion, just speed wise? You know, I know y'all probably talk about that some, and talk about who you think is the fastest.
You know, I would say my good friend Jonathan Martinez, number 10. He's something else to me. The way he plays, he's little short, but the way he moves so quick, everything's 1-2 off his foot or dribble, and it reminds me like of a little Messi, but he's right-footed. He's just so quick, moves so little, goes tight spaces, big spaces. I think he's the fastest, quickest on the team.
My last question for you. So, you know, you guys are 3 games into district. You got 11 more district games left. And, you know, you're trying to uphold the standard that your coach holds for Duncanville soccer. You know, you guys have a reputation of winning lots of district championships. What are you guys going to do in this next month and a half of district play to, you know, build your own legacy for your team at Duncanville?
I mean, we're gonna keep working. We're gonna keep grinding it. I mean, and we're gonna learn off our mistakes for sure. We're not gonna let the same things happen again. And I think we're gonna get better as we go. It's my last year, and I have nothing to lose. You know, I want to go out big, and I want to show these youngsters how the hard work and dedication and being together can take us so far.
Well, you guys are doing a great job, and I enjoyed the game on Tuesday. I thought you guys played very well, and, you know, you guys are going to be a tough out for anybody in the state come playoff time. And, you know, we look forward to being out there again and getting out there to more games. And thank you for taking some time to join us on our podcast. And
yeah, man, I look forward to seeing you. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you out there, and hopefully we could perform when you're out there and perform every game we play.
Well, thank you for giving me some time tonight. And this was our Friday Night Glory Soccer Player of the Week, Alejandro Rojas. You know, thank you. And this was our soccer podcast. We'll be out at Keller Timber Creek versus South Lake Carroll tomorrow. Follow us at FridayNightGlory.com, and we'll catch y'all next week. Thank you.